There's a big breaking coming in. Fresh plea in the Gyanvapi case. Fast-track court, fast-track plea now. Seeking for prayer at the mosque. The plea sought mosque be handed over to the Hindu side. The plea for immediate prayer, Darshan at the Gyanvapi mosque has been made. A fresh plea in the Gyanvapi case, fast-tracked. The court fast-tracks the plea seeking prayer at the mosque. Remember, there's been much talk about the court taking up this matter. First of all, deciding on the maintainability of the plea from the Hindu side, whether or not this case can be looked into as per law, considering there are obstructions like the Places of Worship Act 1991. While that said, here you have another plea now seeking for a fast-track decision on prayers or a darshan to be allowed at the Gyanvapi mosque. The plea asks for immediate prayer or darshan at the Gyanvapi mosque. This is a plea the Varanasi court has in fact fast-tracked. A plea now in the Gyanvapi case that now makes it all the more curious for the petitioners to find out what the court really has to say. The court fast-tracks this plea seeking for prayers at the Gyanvapi mosque. The plea has sought the mosque be handed over to the Hindu side. This is a massive development coming in at a time when there's much controversy and debate on whether lost Hindu heritage within the Gyanvapi mosque must be reclaimed. Now, of course, the Muslim side objecting to any kind of survey or intervention, considering or they're citing the Places of Worship Act of 1991, which does not allow for a religious character of a religious site to be changed, whatever that stood post-independence, post-1947. So since the law is in place, the Muslim side's condemning that the first place, the survey itself that was allowed was illegal. It was done against the law. Now a plea has been filed, another plea has been filed by the Hindu side asking for the mosque to be handed over to the Hindu side and also asking for immediate prayers to be allowed for darshan to be carried out within the mosque premises. We know that this is a sensitive issue. This has certainly raked up communal tensions, undoubtedly on both sides, the Muslim side and the Hindu side, both wanting to gain ground within this case, wanting to retain their control over the Gyanvapi complex. The gyanvapi-shringar complex, as it's called. In fact, the survey that was carried out by the survey committee after the Hindu side had petitioned asking for a survey to be done to try and see what kind of Hindu symbolism is present within the Gyanvapi mosque. That survey managed to find several symbols like the shivling, like the damru, like the lotus, like the pan leaves inscribed on the walls of the Gyanvapi mosque on the basement. Many of these symbols really extensively signify that there possibly could have been a temple that may have been demolished for a mosque to be built. But remember, this is centuries ago during the Mughal period when the Gyanvapi mosque was built. At this point, now in 2022, we're looking at the Hindu groups claiming that they want to retain their lost Hindu heritage. They want to claim back their legacy, their cultural legacy, their religious lineage. And now that they've managed to find those religious symbols within the mosque premises, they're asking for prayers or a darshan to be immediately allowed inside the Gyanvapi mosque. Now, the court, we believe, has fast-tracked this petition, has fast-tracked this plea now, which asks for the mosque to be handed over to the Hindu side. A huge development, and again, not surprising. One would have imagined that this would have come to this point where the Hindu side claiming that there are Hindu religious symbols found inside, including the shivling and several other symbolism. They want that place to be opened up for darshan or worship to be carried out at the Gyanvapi mosque complex. So this again was no surprises that an intervention like this would come up, a plea like this rather would come up. A request of this nature, of this ground would come up by the Hindu side, where they're now asking to give up rights, asking for the Muslim side to give up complete control of the mosque and hand over the mosque to the Hindu side. Huge development on the Gyanvapi mosque controversy, and this was expected. Now, even as the court decides to reserve the matter until the 26th of May, here is another plea that's been fast-tracked, asking for the Gyanvapi mosque to be handed over to the Hindu side.